Hi, I'm Tanya from Bimtly. Today I'm going to show you some other options in our 3D Studio. So let's focus on this toolbar below. Here you can see that I can add some objects, some primitive shapes, for example. So let's choose a box. I can click on any place where I want it to appear. So for example, I'm going to click here. Now you see that if I want to move it, I cannot do anything. But if I click here, and here, for example, on this axis, I can move it up and down. Here, I can move it left and right. And if I click here, then I can move it all around the axis. If I click here in the middle, I can move it around in all directions. Here you can see that we can duplicate the object. So we click here, and here it appears. We can also explore Add Hotspot, which is very interesting. For example, you can pin something on your object, like here. Or you can add some photo. It says photo circle. So for example, I'm going to pin it here. And you see here on the right side, you can add an image. For example, I'm going to just take this one. And you see that it appears here, and you can see it in the preview. Click on it, and that's it. We can also show some leader line. For example, I'm going to choose here. It means that it points us to some kind of detail. Here you can see that you can change the type, title, or some style. It can be technical, bold, minimal, highlight, or custom. We also have a list of all the shortcuts for the keyboard to help you. So you click here, and you can see that it appears here. You click here, and here is the list. When we go back to our toolbar, you see that you have some visual style. Now it's shaded. It can be shaded with edges, or you can see it in a wireframe, flat shaded, flat plus edges. Search, it means that you can search within the object. You can take a screenshot. You click here, and it opens in a new tab. Further on, you can choose turn on or off grid. You can have some section view. Remember, we were through this in our last video, so now I'm just going to go through it. You can have exploded view, or you can have the X-ray. The very interesting part is the sun simulation, where you can select the date, the location, and the time. You can also add some labels or some comments. Here you can write it. And you can also add annotations. You can click here and enable snapping for precise placement of elements. Here we have the measures. And that will be all for today, guys. Thank you for your attention, and see you in our next tutorial.